Hello everyone. Welcome back. This is part 2 and also I'm gonna be recording part 3 after this, so you guys will not, well, if you guys get any suggestions you won't be able to, well, uh, they won't appear in episode 3 because I'm going to post it tomorrow, but it's going to be, you get it. So I recorded earlier, so I didn't read any suggestions. So yeah, I should jump into it. So we left off where All Might jumped off and the sludge villain escaped and stuff, and yeah. So the sludge villain was rampaging, and this is what happened. Midoriya jumped on a rooftop, first out in a stalker outfit, and took a sniper rifle, and he shot the sludge villain. But it was no regular bullets that he shot him with. It was a freeze bullet. He froze the sludge villain alongside with Bakugo. Bakugo freed himself. The sludge villain also got a little space and was freeing himself, but once Bakugo escaped, Midoriya shot the sludge villain again, freezing him. But he needed to warn Bakugo still. So he got an actual bullet and shot Bakugo in the leg. He said, "This is what you get for now, kid. Be happy, an assassin like me saved you." And basically, Bakugo was crying at this point. Bakugo feared the stalker. He was actually scared of him. It was like actually a fear of his that he will run into the stalker one day, and he was crying in pain because, like, first of all, he was shot in the leg. Well, for as a warning, like, "I'm coming for you," and he knew that Bakugo's figured that out, that he's coming for him because, like, or something. And but the heroes didn't think about that much. He thought, oh well, he just licks blood and he's a villain. Of course, he would shoot a helpless kid, but I mean, it's terrible, but he is a villain, so it's not any unusual behavior from him because they classify him as a normal villain, even though he's an assassin and you can hire him. He's like a villain to them, which technically he is one. But yeah. So they continue, they continue trying to find clues where he is, because like that's an investigation, like a big one, where like they're actually like they can't figure out anything, not even the color of his hair, IRL. Little does All Might know that he met the stalker, and it was the one person you would think is the opposite of him, Izuku Midoriya. And it was kind of fun, like, to Midoriya, like, that he met All Might and All Might couldn't figure it out. And he realized All Might was such a little, like, All Might was way worse than I thought. I was wrong to fanboy in the first place. And he started, like, packing up because he had to leave. Well, have to, that was the end of the week, so he had to move. And he still wore a bandana and stuff, like stuff in his house, and all of his window blinds were closed so he can, but people caught on to this, so like people know. And one time a person actually came over to see what their neighbor was doing, and obviously Izuku, he lured them in and killed them. So the police just told him, don't come in. And I mean, there's been a hero that came who was also destroyed, but like silently, because he loves, like, one of his favorite silent weapons is the silencer, or like knives. So like he just silenced the hero and stuff. So yeah, and basically he moved just like to a part of the city. I'm gonna say moved to like a part of Tokyo or something. And now this is the time you start doing something. So basically, if we skip 1 year, it's the entrance exam at UA, and Stalker decides to have a little fun. So, since nobody knows exactly what his quirk is, they know he runs through the shadows. You just know his quirk is called like Shadow Run. That's what they call his quirk. That he can like jump into shadows and stuff. So that makes him a really good assassin. But he does, and he's very good with guns. They also know. So he decided, why not go to UA and embarrass them? So he decided to take the entrance exam. He aced the written exam because he was freaking smart. And on the practical exam, he just jumped in, like teleported from building to building, sniping and like throwing knives at robots. And then it was time for the 0 pointer. Even without Uraraka screams, he jumped, stabbing it multiple times in the eye, and it broke down. But he then saw Uraraka and said, I don't want to kill people. That's gonna ruin my chances of being a good spy. He thought to himself, so he jumped down and pulled Uraraka away. The reason he acted heroic there is, as he, as I said, he doesn't want to ruin his chances of being a spy for good, or like a traitor for good. So he's not working for the villains, but he is a villain and he just wants to expose like that you ain't let enough villain one time. So this is not gonna be a more orbit motive, but he's gonna kill some UA students. That is going to happen. So he basically aced and he got first place, even better than Bakugo. Bakugo was like, who is this dude? But Deku decided to do something. He still had his green hair stuff, but he wore a like mask because he didn't wanna. He wore a mask because like it's gonna be a little harder for Bakugo because they were like he ran away like when he was like 4. It's very hard to remember when like you were 4 years old and somebody ran away and didn't come back for like 11 years. So it's very hard to remember. And yeah, so Deku basically he decided to like stay a bit in UA. He said sports festival is going to be the perfect location. Oh no, the training camp. The reason he's going to reveal himself at the training camp is because he is going to just like start sniping and he's going to reveal himself. And the reason he's going to reveal himself is that to be more popular. And he wanted to give himself a challenge because recently he suffered from Saitama syndrome. He was bored. He's too powerful, so that made him really bored. He wanted something fun to do. So that's why he wanted people to know who he is, thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a lot harder to hide. So, basically, it's gonna be a lot harder for him to hide. But anyway, he decided to like stay in UA for a while. The first day of school came and he was chill. He still was wearing the mask because, and somebody called him Edge Lord on the way in, and he checked off the people who he's going to kill. So he checked off it was Monoma that said that because Monoma's a jerk. So Monoma just said, "Hey, Edgelord, you gonna go back to your dark ass castle?" he said something like along those lines because he's fucking cringe. So Deku was like, this is gonna be my first target. Dude, this is gonna be my first target. Like, it's unbelievably gonna be my first target. Like, and then something. Sorry. Okay. So basically, what happened was, oh, Bakugo saw him again, and this was like, I knew it. Deku and Midora. At this point, it was like, shit, shit, and now Midoriya used quirk. Like, he just didn't use Shadow Run, basically. He didn't go through shadows, but he teleported into shadows, like, made shadow weapons, and so he did carry a lot of stuff, and, like, he showed super strength, which he does have, and normally, he also showed, pocket dimensions, so he, like, has his pocket dimensions and stuff, so he didn't show Shadow Run, though, that he can enter a shadow, because that's what Stalker has. And I mean, there are similar quirks. Like, there is undoubtedly been cases of people having similar quirks to like masked villains. Like, and people thought they were the villains, but they just had a similar quirk. So there's definitely been cases of those, like wrong conviction and stuff. Basically, Deku was mad at Bakugo, but he decided to kill him at the training camp. And first of all, it's time for Aizawa to come in now. Uraraka did well. She didn't like. She knew he saved her, but like she didn't. It wasn't like she felt like in the anime. It was more. Oh, thank you. I mean, you wanted to be cocky and destroy the 0 pointer, but that saved me. So like, thank you. I guess it's not actually gonna be. Oh my God, you're such a hero. Oh my God. So it's not like that. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the second part here. He is in UA, and yeah, thank you guys for watching.